Good morning. We're out with Milo. He's got a special treat this week, or today. He's been out with Mummy all week. Mummy's going out, so he's coming out with me this morning, which means he's going to go across the water. We were out earlier this morning. We were told it's going to be lashing rain all day till 11 o'clock tonight. I heard, without looking out the window, drips and assumed it was raining, but it must have been just dripping off the tiles and gutter from whenever it was raining. So I got all togged up, head to toe in my weather gear, got the dogs ready, opened the door. Skies were clear and it's 100% humidity, so the last thing you want, even though it says that the weather gear is breathable, the last thing you want is a load of what feels like bin liners wrapped around you, body and legs. So I got back still damp, even though I hadn't got any rain, just from sweat. I was tempted to drag them back in the house and get changed out of my weather gear, because I knew what was going to happen, but they weren't having any of it. They were already charging towards the gate, so I thought, oh well, those are the breaks you get. Just put up with it. So after this walk, I'll be going for a shower and another change of clothing, or a change of underwear anyway. We don't want to be smelly, sweaty all day. Come on, Milo. Come on, Milo, we know where you want to go, but we're going round the pitches, not across them. Come on. Come on. Come on, my little munchkin. Come on. No, you're not going across the pitch. We don't want your tiddles where they've got to play football. He's pulling like mad to go towards the river. He knows where he wants to go. I think he thought I was going to take him through the field and down towards the path. I'm not giving him the chance to go for a dip. I noticed further down this morning, we must have had a good amount of rain in the night, because where the stones were showing through, you can't see them anymore. So it must have had a thunderous amount of rain in the night for it to have got that much deeper that fast. But we shall see when we get there. We had that 3-week spell towards the end of May and the first week in June, when the weather was fabulous. All we had was blue skies, and we were dreaming of the summer of 1976 again. But there's fewer and fewer people that can remember that anymore. For those of us that do, love the prospect of another one like that. Come on, Milo. A little bit more water than yesterday. But then again, you haven't seen it for a week. Grass is soaking wet. I can feel it on my legs, just brushing against me. He's delighted with himself with a change of scenery. He likes going the other way too, along the path and up on the bank on the other university's grounds, on the hump around the rugby pitches. And you get a lot more people going that way as well, so he can introduce himself to other dogs and say hello. Which isn't a problem because he's much better behaved than Sky and Sandy. He's not wary of other dogs, he's wary of humans. And when they bend down to say, oh, he's cute, and rub him, he backs off. But he's no problem going up to other dogs, big or small. And he's not looking to fight. Just had a big update on my Android phone, the Samsung. I hate them. Spent about an hour putting the settings back to how I like them, not how they think they should be. I kept putting the update off every time it said do it now. I kept saying no. But I accidentally tapped yes, so I had to put up with it, and then had to fix it to how I like it. Oh, he's going down. Trust him to want to go to the deep spots. Come Milo. Who's this? The girl with the corgi from yesterday is the same one that saw us today. She was horrified when she saw me because she assumed I'd got the two rumbucks, just ones, instead of Milo. I said to her, I've got the well-mannered one this morning, so you're alright. And she said, she's still got the same cranky one, so we're not alright. I said, alright, it's like that, is it? When Wally, Shadow and Carla were young, they were like a war zone. Everywhere they went, they wanted to attack everybody and anything. You just have to keep them on short leads. Then all of a sudden they mellowed and didn't need a lead at all. Milo tends to only get fractious when he's with the other two. They start the wars. And then look to Milo for reinforcements. I want to be home today to watch the trooping of the colour. It's a nice spectacle. Hope everything passes without any problems. We don't need any Palestinian flags causing trouble. And if they do, I hope the guards deal with it. And once they're on Horse Guards parade, they won't be able to cause any trouble anyway. I remember years and years ago now when some nutter fired a pistol that's like a starting gun at the Queen's horse when she was still riding horseback. We don't live in a world anymore where you can just assume you're going to be okay when you go out the front door. Our politicians talk about what they call their agenda. Saying it's a strength, not a problem. I'm afraid I think differently. And so do the majority of people who don't kick up a fuss. But the people that kick up a fuss, the minority, are very noisy. And they go around with their little TikTok cameras trying to rile people into creating a 30-second gotcha. Trying to get law officials and government security officials sacked because they don't like government policy. The problem is our government today is more in tune with the vocal minority. But that, folks, is democracy. We get what we vote for as a collective. I didn't vote for any of these clowns. But the majority of people did. We're heading home again. He stops to make sure we're following, even though he's on the lead. knows I can't get too far away from him. Always likes to check his rear view mirror. Need a towel when we get back, not just from the water, from the wet grass too. See if he charges through the nettles. It certainly goes through faster than Sky does. Sky thinks it's a roadblock and waits for me to push them out of the way. No harm, stopping off for a quick drink on the way home. After a hard day at the office. Look at him dripping. Come on, Milo. Come on. Come on. Good boy. Come on, Milo. Come on, Milo. Come on. Good boy. Come on. Come on, Milo. Come on. Come on, Milo. Milo. Oh dear. Come on. Somebody must have had a tiddle on that blade of grass. He's not rushing, is he? Come on. Another blade of grass. Come on, Milo. Hello. Come on. Have to have a tug. Come on. Come on. Holes, bells. Come on. Milo. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Put your best paw forward. Right, well, when you see us again, I'll be out with the girls because I've got to start tugging him, otherwise we're going to be here till the rain comes, although he's started moving now. No, we don't want him licking bird dirt either. With the power of YouTube, 2 seconds later we're out with the girls. Sun is still shining, clouds are still high, a couple of dark ones, but there were before, so see how we go. A little bit more wind in the last half hour. can't hear it. They're all drawn towards the football pitches. Someone's getting annoyed by the birdies. Come on, Sky. There's a fella in the distance. Want to give him some room to get past us before I go towards the river. He's a nice fellow and he's got a nice dog. He doesn't deserve to be attacked. Which he will be if these two lock horns. Oh dear, he's stopped. Which means we probably will get pretty close. Oh, that's because his dog's had a poop and he's picking it up. We'll stop and let Sandy have a sniff. Give him a chance. This guy's already locking horns. Radar antennae up. A bit more activity than there was before. So this walk probably won't be so long, but we shall see. There's certainly not much activity in the long grass at the moment anyway. There's a rake of markers been put out on the pitch, so I'd imagine there's a bit of a training session due to start. Sky has deployed reverse gear. Don't know what she's eating there, but hopefully it's just grass. Nice fresh wet grass. Never known so many vegetarian dogs. It's very warm in the sunshine. Long may it continue, but I don't think it will. There's a few big dark ones over my back. Oh Lord, there's about 30-40 joggers just piled into the field. Definitely be putting the camera away because they look like they're half decent runners, so they'll be round in no time at all, which is no good to man a beast. Not with these two around. Half tempted to just go around the long grass, but by the time we get round the other side of the long grass, they'll be upon us anyway. This video could be all about Milo, with these two tacked on at the end. I don't know what's going on in the bush. Sounds like pigeons having a fight. The joggers will be round before we know it. So it's possible we might avoid them. Although I'm sure they'll come round again. If not, they're going pretty quick, but not quick enough. And we've got one coming up behind us now as well. So, talk to you in a minute. We're not ready to go home yet. Having battled all the way around the long grass, or the short grass rather, we're now back in the long grass. And there's nobody around us. Oh, it's a nightmare. There must be 40-50 runners. And then an equal amount of, I don't know what they're called, the girls that play GA with the ball. I know it's got a different name to the men call it football, even though they use their hands. But the girls I know call it something else. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. I think the girls that play hurling are called camogie, but I'm not sure. Maybe the girls that play with the football are called camogie. Actually, I'll have to look it up when I get back. Or I can wait till someone gets home and just ask them, because they're Irish and they know what's what. If you wanted to know about cricket, I'm your man. And I don't suppose anybody that watches the videos would be from Ireland anyway. So comments wouldn't be much use. Excuse me, just blown a fly off my hand. Some of the flies give you a nip. Usually just slap them with my hand and kill them, but as I've got the camera in my hand, that's not an option. Well, at least with them going for another lap round the long grass. A little bit of bonus footage of the girls instead of it all being about Milo. Never know, might get some this afternoon if the rain stays away. Well, we're back out with the girls. The rain never came, the clouds are still here. It's the same old story. We now seem to have the field to ourselves pretty much. All the girls that were playing football are no longer here, and neither are all the joggers. Apparently that's what their girls playing football is called. It's just called football, the same as for the men. And when they play hurling, it's called camogie for some reason. Don't ask me why. I suspect nobody knows. If you do, put it in the comments, like they say on YouTube, because I can't be bothered to look it up and work it out for myself. Tomorrow is supposed to be a lovely day. We shall see. We shall see what we shall see. sun is actually that bright I can't see what the camera's pointing at. Hope it's in the right direction, and you can see Sandy pulling out ahead of us. If not, you'll be looking at grass while I babble on. The grass is growing like mad. The mower's going on the opposite side of the field. The grass on this side and the long grass is getting up to about 5 foot. Turning into a jungle. I wonder if that's why they cut the grass directly behind this goalpost. Give them half a chance of finding the balls when it goes flying into the field. It's roly-poly time. And then she gets the lead all caught round her feet. And she's stepped the right way round it, so we're good. Yep. Are we good or not? No, we're not. If she wriggles again, it might come off. Otherwise, I'll have to pick her up and undo her. No, it's wrapped around her leg, and we don't want any broken legs, so I'll just deal with it. We don't want any preventable accidents. Had enough of vet bills over the years. Now it's having an unnecessary one. My word, it is warm. It's still humid. Poor old Sky's tongue is hanging out. But she'll be down to the water at the first opportunity she gets. I keep saying about the rain and the weather, and yet you're not seeing any of it because we keep missing it. We'll show another roly-poly. She was all scrubbed and fresh and clean just a few days ago. Now she's going to be smelling of damp grass again. And again the lead is all between her legs. She's determined to get knotted up. Very irritating. Irritating and unnecessary. And this little one's just minding her own business. Sooner or later, she'll get a visit from the tornado. At least the video isn't going to be all about Milo now. Got a bit more footage of these two. Oh, yep, we've gone down. Sky going as well, yep. But she's going to need a helping hand to get back up. Oh, down we go. One more, another go. Give you a helping hand. Oh, you got it on your own. Well done. Good girl. The Ginger Whinger had no problems. She flew up. She can absolutely jump. She's like a kangaroo. If you've ever seen kangaroos, they can jump. They're all also just about as lazy as dogs on a hot summer's day, spending hours lying on their backsides against the greens on a golf course. That's the only place I've ever seen them. Go Sky! Sky! Go Sky! Good girl. Come on you, stop rolling. Come on. Come on. I'm surprised she's not gone flying at Sky yet. How much longer round we're going to be before that happens. The wind is blowing, the trees are swaying, and the microphone is taking a bashing. Now I'm trying to talk a bit louder so you can hear me. It's easier to talk a bit louder when there's nobody about. With this little camera it just looks like you're talking to yourself if there's people around. Suddenly we can hear a dog barking and Sky goes shooting to the front, investigating what's going on. The barking has subsided. There's another dog in the distance. Wind is up again, howling. It's a white dog like Milo. Getting agitated. Oh, we're back across the water and heading home. Still beautiful, a bit breezy, the sun's out and it's warm. The forecast was completely wrong and we're not complaining. And the best bit is coming back across the river and nobody in the field cause any bother. Well, they don't cause any bother. These two cause all the bother. Come on. So once again, thanks for watching. And we'll see you all on another adventure. Come on. Sky. No, we're going to stop.